Hey guys, this is Wallace. Sorry, got that dang noise in my videos. I don't know how to turn. I've got this. I've got two phones, and this phone. It's not easy to turn off the notifications or whatever. I shouldn't even be using a phone, to be honest. I should be using like a camera, but still working towards that. As you could probably tell, I've had a very long, um, very good but kind of tiring day. Um, Um, yeah. Anyways, I'm Wallace, friendly vampire. Um, yeah. I feel like you ever feel like you need time to like think. I've had such a day. I've had such a good day. Um, Working with people and doing things. I felt like I was doing things right, you know. And one of the best things about. Sorry, I don't know why it's doing that. One of the greatest things about being developing, and it's like when you develop skills and then you can do more skills, and like you get good at doing certain skills, and like it's like you don't even need to put energy, it's just like automatic, and then like you're automatically doing things right. It's like you're starting to live life correctly. That's what I'm doing, and because of it I'm getting a lot of attention. And a lot of that attention is attention from strong and powerful people. And everybody's powerful in their own way. Let me get my. I can't. Sorry. Like I said, I'm pretty tired. I'm getting this light. So I just noticed it's kind of dark. Um, but I'm getting attention from, and I'm communicating more and more with people on an adult level. And if you've ever played like certain video games, and it's like you unlock a new like item or something, and the item like transforms your character, and like suddenly you can like go into different areas of the video game or whatever. That's basically what's happening to me. And like I feel good, but I feel like I've got so much energy, uh, and I literally feel like it's like magical energy. um, so I need to, I don't know, I just need to relax. But I definitely feel like tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna have that feeling when you feel like completely different, but like in a good way. It's like you're growing. You need to like sleep and take a nap. That's exactly what it is. And yeah, last night spent the night with my grandparents. I got to talk to my grandfather, be around them, and it was great. And this morning I woke up, feeling like exactly, well, like what I just described. I say it feels like getting hit by a truck or a car, and then you're like, whoa, what just happened? It's like when you wake up, that's what you feel like. But I kind of felt like that, maybe not to the intensity that I'm probably describing what I'm going to feel like tomorrow morning. But I had all these emotions, and I played guitar for like an hour and a half, and then I left to go to work. So I got to do that, and then I don't know. Um, so if you've watched my other videos, you're probably aware that I'm kind of doing everything on my own. Not everything. I know that sounds obviously incorrect, but because I have so many people in my life, and who want to be in my life to very different degrees, um, for many reasons. besides being a vampire, of course. Um, but what I mean specifically is, um, I don't know any other. Well, I don't know many people, to be honest. I'm not really like deep into anybody's lives at this point. Um, Even with my family, there's a lot of distance. Um, but I don't know anybody who is a vampire, and I'm definitely not close to any uh, vampires or vampire leaders. And I consider myself a vampire leader, not necessarily a leader of vampires, but a vampire who knows how to be a leader. Um, so I realized in life, you do things, you learn from people, you make good decisions, and then you grow and you reach adulthood and you continue growing, or if that's what you want to do. And it's more complicated when you're um, a gosh darn magical creature. So if I don't really know what to expect, so sometimes, like today, I felt kind of bad. Like, you know, it was time for me to go home, and, you know, I'm usually 99% of the time, I'm more than happy to stay late and do stuff, but it's like my body was telling me, I'm like, whoa, I feel really different right now. Like I feel like this is like I need to leave, and it's like a good time to go home. It's like I don't feel sick, but I maybe a little bit, but I'm like, this is kind of uncharted territory for myself, and I think it's mostly has to do with leadership, but it's also I definitely feel like the vampire side of me changing. Um, so it's really weird. I mean, it's like a good change, like good, like I'm not like, but I feel like there's a ball of energy inside of me. Like, I sound like I'm like hyper right now, but it's like all of these feelings I have inside. And I think probably a good like 45% of my feelings inside right now have to do with relationships with people. And like I'm in love, I'm in love with a lot of people. And I love a lot of people. I'm actually in love with with like a lot of people, but not necessarily fully aware of what that means. But like it's but like the feelings inside, like I've learned how to cope with that. Like it is a burden when you're in love with many people. Uh, but it's like a good burden. It's like an adult burden. It's like, okay, well, going to be adult and responsible about this to the best of my ability. And, it's a natural thing. And also, I am like sometimes I don't really know, like, what are uh, my limits. And that's, I think, one of the reasons why I went home today. Because I'm like, I don't know what my limit is right now. Like, inside, I kind of had the bullshit excuse that, well, right now I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings and I don't want to like jeopardize, the team by me not feeling good, which is true, but also I felt like I was lying by not telling the whole story. The whole story would be I don't actually know what my limits are right now, and that's a good thing. Like I felt like I must be making progress because where you ever like check inside to see how you're doing, you're like, oh, I'm reaching my limit. I'm like, I felt like this like newness inside of me. And it's like there was a lot of different newness, and it was like so much that I'm like, okay, hold on. I don't fully like. I don't like. I was like testing myself, and I'm like, I should just go home. you know, if my brain is working like this at this capacity, and I'm thinking in the like to this new limit that I've kind of grown into, like I should take it. I should take it. It's the same it's caution. It's caution and being just careful when I'm like, there's nothing for me to gain right now. You know, I'm in no hurry. There's tons of people, many people that would want me to hurry up. It's like, dude, you can do this. You're able to do these things and improve people's lives. You have all this knowledge. You have secret knowledge that many people are not aware of, and not it's not bad knowledge. It's like helpful knowledge, it's like leadership knowledge, and but you're not able to properly help people or love people or have sex with people. You're not able to do that because you need to grow. So please hurry up and grow for love. For like tired of waiting for you. And I think that's what it is. And I know that frustration. Maybe I don't know it to that severity that other people may feel. But there is a part of me that cares, but there is obviously, I care about myself too and my own boundaries. And one of those boundaries is that I realize that, just like any other person, you can't, I was going to say force someone to grow, but like people grow at different rates, and I already feel like I've been growing at a very high speed. Um, I mentioned, looking at videos that just it's been a month. like, it's like there's for me right now, and like just doing an evaluation of things. Like, I'm very good at car compartmentalizing. I think it's, yeah, I'm not going to try to say it again. I'm very good at doing that and focusing on what I need to focus on. I've trained myself to do that. And I'm proud of that. It's very difficult for me to do. It has been very difficult for me to do. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself, the fact that, like, I'm trying to change my norm to being more evil so that I can change how I think and grow and develop in the way that I want to. But maybe I'm doing that. And that's maybe the reason why I feel like this kind of anxiety. But I don't know. I don't know. But I'm probably going to make some more videos tonight as I try to figure things out. And yeah, I just feel like I'm just like overwhelmed a little bit, but I'm used to that. It's like my norm, but just tired. There's a lot of things I take for granted. Like right now, if I had to explain how I'm thinking right now, like I don't even think about like right now, like obviously I'm not wearing a shirt. Like, I got my arm up like this. This is like clearly like kind of like sexually suggestive, but to me it means nothing. You know, besides I'm just like trying to relax. Like, I don't think that's healthy, but like that's just how I think right now. Like, I take for granted so much. Um, I want to be a rock star, but I'm training. I feel like I'm training my life right now. I feel like a freaking You ever see those? It's like I feel like that guy in the movie who's like, I feel like I'm trying to help too many people, but I'm trying to like bring people up to where I feel comfortable talking to them because I care about them, you know. But also, I'm like super conflicted. I'm super conflicted right now because like on one side, you know, like if you like, I'm starting to think of things in ways that it's like I make it an action, something happens, and there's like I'm like seeing it from like too many angles. Like I'm overthinking way too much, and I think part of that is because I'm getting so freaking popular. Sounds so stupid. That sounds so dumb, but that's what's happening. Like I feel like I'm a constant people person, and even when I'm just hanging out with my grandparents or hanging out like that, there's like even when I'm just hanging out around animals, you know, it doesn't have to be a person. It's like I'm thinking in terms of like I'm just overthinking things way too much, and yeah, I feel like I need a vacation. Honestly, I feel like I miss the old. What I'm trying to say is I miss the old me. Like I miss the me that's like a complete loser. Like I am not right now. I couldn't even like try to, uh, you know, like maybe like a couple months ago, I could honestly, truthfully say, yeah, okay, part of the time, or maybe not, if all the time, I feel like a complete loser, and I'm just like a loser guy. But I don't. I couldn't even honestly say that right now. Like, I just miss it. But you know, I fully realize that I need to let things go. And it's something I need to work on. But life is just moving so quickly for me, and I know I made the statement that people are like, dude, you move so freaking slow. I'm like, dude, you know, it's just more complicated than that. You know, there's so many things going on, and like even just in my life, and when you start getting involved in other people's lives, you know, other things are going on, and it's like I'm starting to question, you know, when I was just doing things by myself. I am still doing things by myself, but for the most part, when I'm alone, you know, when I go home. But I was starting to question my reasoning for doing things, and when I was starting to do that, that's a good signal that obviously I've been changing a lot. Uh, so, but enough about me. You know, I'm doing these videos for therapy. I know I'm talking about myself like so much, but um, that's that's kind of the point. Not entirely the point, obviously. You know, like spreading positive awareness of vampires, and I know in other videos I'm telling stories and you know joking around, talking about different topics and stuff, trying different things. Right now, this video is just uh, me venting, me talking about myself. So I appreciate y'all for listening, and I'm just gonna go ahead and try to rest and get ready for tomorrow. So, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.